runs to the second base and steps on it just in time for the out. I think we might have had a stream issue, but I think it's back.
It skipped a little bit. You're all right.
Yeah. It looks like in the chat people are saying it went down, but it should be good now. I hope. And another pickoff. So 2 pickoffs in this game. Lamborghini is picked off by Bummis there. So a pickoff in each of the first innings for both teams, and we'll head to the second. And Strange will line a single in the center. No Crime will line it to left field, and that's caught. Dollarson will ground it to short, flipped on to the second baseman, and that's flipped on to first for the 6-4-3 double play. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Louisville will lead us off here. Dinker will lead us off. He will strike out on the fastball. That will be a grounder from Flamingo, a 2-out hit.
I'm not sure that the stream is keeping up for you guys. It seems like something's going on.
I do see.
Do you see on OBX?
Yeah. Let me.
I want to pause it for him.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm gonna stop watching here.
Okay, why don't we pause?
Good.
Okay. Let's see where we're at here. It should be better. It was dropping a lot of frames, but it's kind of going out here. I'm not sure exactly. Hopefully it stays kind of stable. I'll see what's going on here.
Seems pretty stable now.
Yeah, it looks like it might have just been a small internet blip. And I think based on the frame rate now, we're pretty good. So, if you're in the chat, we should be good-ish. The stream is not showing the game. If I get it started, will it show it again?
There you go. Yeah, 8 minutes. It's paused. You're going. There's 2 down. There's a double.
All right. Yep. Okay. Sorry for that interruption. I have space internet, so sometimes it loses a little bit of connection from time to time when it switches satellites and all that kind of stuff. So we'll head. We're still in the bottom of the third. Lamborghini will get a run on the board with a single, score all the way from second with 2 outs. The runner was going on contact. So little score run. Louisville will take first blood here. And bases loaded now with 2 outs. Nick Jr. will now step up on the 1-1 count. He will loft it into center field. Shouldn't be a problem. And it is not. So that's caught. And we'll head to the 4th inning. Louisville now leading 1-0. The Swift Steeds bring up Fox to lead up this inning. And Fox will hit it deep, and that's over the center fielder's head. That will be a double He slides in there just to make sure, but it looks like he could have stood up there on that. That will be a grounder to the first baseman. Flip to the pitcher for the first out. A pop up to the who caught that one? Bendis, the second baseman, and then a strikeout. So they get the leadoff double, but they can't get the runner across. So Namanon gets out of that one, and we'll head to the bottom of the fourth with Flamingo, who will ground it to the shortstop. On to first for the out. McLovin Jr. steps up now, and that will also be the shortstop to first for another out. And Bolt on a 2-2 count will loft one in the outfield. Right fielder is coming in, and he will make the catch. So that will do it for Louisville in the bottom of the fourth. We'll head to the top of the fifth with No Crime facing Namanon. That will be to the shortstop, thrown on for the out. Dollarson steps up, and that will be up the middle for a single. So we'll have a runner on with one out here. And Ethan Shadow now up. We'll draw the walk after the 3-1 pitch. Takes a sinker low. Scooter McGee will step up now. Loft one to right field. The runner will not advance from second to third. And Tomlin will strike out there with 2 outs. So we'll head to the bottom of the fifth. Knifey, take it away.
Yep, Lemurs are up 1-0. Mio will lead things off. Base knock into center field for Mio. Bendis will come up next. Grounded to third, could be 2. They'll turn it. 2 down. Kelly comes up. Grounded to short. 3 up, 3 down. Well, actually, not 3 up, 3 down, but the grounder to double play and then another grounder. Bummus gets out of the inning. Still 1-0 Lemur lead. Fox will lead things off. That'll fall into center field for a knock. Leadoff single. Ram will come up. Take the walk. First and second, no outs. Davis will be up next. Grounded to third, could be 2. They won't be able to turn it, but they'll get the fielder's choice. First and third, 1 out. Grounded to short, that'll be 2. So the Lemurs flip the script and they get the double play. Get out of the inning. We're gonna go to the bottom of the 6th. Lemurs up 1-0. Lamborghini strikes out looking, 1 down. Tinker into the shift, but he'll power through for the single. Nick Jr. comes up, 1 on, 1 out. Goes down swinging, 2 down, 1 on for Flamingo. Shot into center, but the center fielder will camp under it, get the out. Still a 1-0 ball game. We're going to go to the top of the 7th. The Swifties trying to get back into it here. Can't get those runs in. No Crime strikes out. 1 down. Dollarson comes up. Phenomenon. We'll swap her out. Bring in Hi My Name Is to get the grounded at third. 2 down. Shadow's up. That one's a shot. That's deep. The ballpark, will it hold it? No. Shadow ties things up. That's a 2 out solo home run. 1-1 ball game for the Swifties and the Lemurs here. Swifties up against the wall here trying to avoid elimination. McGee will come up. Grounded to third. Should be a tough play, but the third baseman makes a great throw. That was McLovin Jr., who will also lead things off here at the bottom of the 7th. Lemurs still in control at home here. 1-1 ball game. This one's hit into center. Should be a routine fly ball out. Bolt will come up with 1 out. That one's a deep shot. Not deep enough, though. The left fielder will catch it. That's 2 down. It's a Mio. Pop out above second base. Shortstop will camp under it. That's 3 up, 3 down. We're all tied up here. Half inning. I'm going to the top of the 8th. 1-1. Tomlin will draw the walk. Fox will come up. 1 on and no out. One shot deep right center field. The ballpark will not hold this one. Fox gives the Swifties a 3-1 lead. He had a great regular season campaign, gets the home run there. Swifty is still alive. 3-1. Ram will come up. He'll draw the walk. Westbrook, the reliever here, in a little bit of trouble. Davis come up. Shot into the left. Not going to be enough. Routine fly ball. One down, one on. Strange up. Shot into right. Should be caught here. Two down, one on. No crime will come up. Draw the walk. 2 on, 2 outs for Dollarson. Hit into right. Should be an out. That'll do it. Swifties jump out 3-1. We're going to go to the bottom of the eighth. The Lemurs are going to try and close them out, but they're going to need some runs up here if they want to win this one. Blank space will come in. Pitch will be a shot to shortstop for 1 out by Bendy's. And Kelly will ground out the pitcher, so that's 2 down quickly. Lamborghini comes up. That one went quickly. I think he struck out looking. So the Lemurs will go down there in order. Swifties will try to get some runs here. Insurance runs. It's like Shadow's going to get on with the infield hit, and then McGee will come up, strike out, swinging on the check swing. 1 on, 1 out for Tomlin. Shot down the right field line, gets by the first baseman. It's like that could be 2. Oh, they won't send the runner. It'll be second and third off the double. Hawks will come up. 2 runners in scoring position. Shallow center. I don't think it's going to be enough. That won't get the sacrifice across. Ram will come up. That'll be a pop out into foul ground. That'll end the inning. The Lemurs down to their last 3 outs. They need at least 2 runs to keep the game alive. 3 to win it. Bottom of the ninth. Dinker will lead us off. First baseman ground ball, 1 out. Nick Jr. comes up. Little pop out into the infield there. Second baseman will get it. 2 down. Flamingo down to their last out. He'll strike out. Blank space will end the game there for the Swifties as they win 3-1 off the Fox 2-run homer and the 3 runs in the 7th and 8th inning. We're going to go to game 5 for this one. 2 hits for Tomlin, 3 hits for Fox. Shadow, 2 hits. Fox had the big game there with the homer. Louisville, 6 hits. They had 2 from Lamborghini, a couple others spread across, double by Bendy's. No homers. Phenomenon pitched well enough to get the win. 6 in the third, no runs. Potentially should have kept her in there. Still no runs given up in the playoffs. The Lemurs handed it off to the bullpen, and Jaime Namus ended up blowing the save. 2/3 of an inning, 3 runs. It was a low-scoring game. Thomas does get the win. 7 innings, 1 earned run, and then your player of the game is going to be Jackson Fox with that dinger that the go-ahead home run. 3-1. We're going to go to game 5. That was pretty exciting.
Our first game 5 will be in the minors there. So we head to the majors. We will save our game and see if there's any other changes. Just to confirm that Luna is set to the middle, use more often, long relief, as was requested. Voyagers, we made the changes before that minors game here, so we should be all good. Okay, so we will head to our day of the majors games. We have 3 of them. We will keep in the same order as we have been, and we will head first to New York, where Outer Banks will be taking on the Voyagers, hoping to keep their hot season going and not just be a regular season team there. Voyagers are tagging me for something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got those.
You got you
changed.
got it. Yeah.
Yeah. So this should match up with what you have there.
Yeah,
So
we got most of them before the minor league game. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna do it before, but ended up doing it then just because I was on there. So that should be good. All good.
Uh-huh.
It is very late. So
Let's keep it going.
we'll keep this one going here. Do you want to take the first half of this one?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, we have a prediction up. Looks like it just started, so we will give it a little bit of time. Make sure BNN is still off.
Mhm.
It is. Head into the game. And then if you want to do like a lineup rundown, and then once you finish that, I'll
Yep.
get the game started.
Outer Banks. And the leading off here is going to be Henry in left field, McMagic at catcher, Aria Harper at DH, McNeely at first, Hahn at third, Donuts at center, Garbanzo at second base, Brooks in shortstop. Then your 9 holes McDaniel in right field. Over on the New York Voyagers side, your starting pitchers Gosman. You got Cove leading off, Kruger in right, and Pico at third, Kulik Warren at DH, and B. Thomas at catcher, Rocca at first, Otaz at shortstop, Taz at second, and a pitcher will be your left fielder batting in the 9 hole. The Voyagers will look to close this series out. Outer Banks, great regular season team, trying to get back into it, bring it to a game 5. I think we're about ready to get this one going. And Aaron Henry will lead us off at left field. Kelvin Gosman, our starting pitcher here for the Voyagers.
Okay, let's
Game
get this
5.
underway.
Opening pitch. Oh, base knock into center. He's going to try to go for 2. He'll get it. Aaron Henry lead off double. Make magic, see if they can capitalize. Takes the walk. Gosman off to a little bit of a rough start here. Aria Harper, great regular season. That could be 2, though. They'll ground into the double play. So they'll get the ground to third, but 2 outs. McNeely will strike out. Gosman will get out of trouble. We're going to go to the bottom of the first. Outer Banks, you got Johnny Patey V2 pitching. Grounded a short for Coe. That's 1 down. Kruger up to the plate, strikes out. That's 2 down for Patey. Off to a great start pitching here. Cal Pico. Draw it into center. Routine fly ball. Should be 3 down. 1, 2, 3 inning for Patey. Outer Banks will come up here, top of the second. Gosman deals. Shot into center. That's a base knock. Con. Donuts will try to follow that up. The center fielder. Oh, he takes off. The Con's in there. I think so. Stolen base. Some scoring position for Donuts, who grounds out the short. 1 out. Grounds at third for Garbanzo. So that's 2 outs. Runner still in scoring position for Brooks. Brooks goes down swinging. Gosman gets out of it. So 2 hits for Outer Banks, no runs. Trying to keep their season alive. The Voyagers trying to get something going here. Looks like it'll be a strikeout, but gets away from the catcher and he'll get on. Boyd, oh, that's right. That was a single. But it won't matter. The double play there. Thomas hits into the DP, and then Rocco will hit a single into center. Base knock with 2 outs. Otaj comes up, goes down looking. So that'll complete 2 innings. Each team has 2 hits, no runs. We're all tied up. Outer Banks trying to keep their season going. McDaniel leads us off. Goes down looking. 1 out. Aaron Henry will lead us off. Gosman still dealing. That's a shot down the right field line. Should be at least 2. slide in there for a double. Henry, another double. McMagic, see if they can capitalize this time. I think they might. The ballpark will hold it, but that should get them over to third. One out. So Harper has a chance to get a run here across, and they'll do it. That's an RBI single for Harper. Outer Banks, keeping the dream alive. They're up 1. And then Harper will immediately get picked off, but the damage is done. You still get the RBI. It doesn't matter if you get picked off. Outer Banks does what they need to do. They get that run. See if the Voyagers can answer. Taz will go down swinging. 1 out. A pitcher will come up next. Base knock into right. Single here. Cove will see if they can follow that up. Patey Jr. might get the double play. No. 1 out. Fielder's choice. I'm sorry, 2 outs. And then they'll get the strikeout looking there on Kruger. So we will head to the top of the 4th. Outer Banks. The dream's alive. See if they can add to it. McNeely goes down swinging. Gosman doing their thing. 10 innings so far in the playoffs. Below 1 ERA. Gets another strikeout. Back-to-back strikeout. Con goes down on the check swing. See if Donuts can do anything. They'll go down looking. So 3 strikeouts for Gosman in this inning. Doing their part. Trying to shut down the tough Outer Banks lineup. This will be a pop out to short for Pico. Kulik Warren will try to follow up, and they'll go down swinging. So there's 2 quick outs. B. Thomas batting in the 5 hole, the catcher. See what they can do here against Patey. That's a base knock into left. Will they try to push it? No, that'll be a single. Rocco will come up. Rocco. Are they taking Patey out? No, Patey will stay in there. And I think we might have lost a little bit of signal here. Satellite issues. I see runners moving. Things are happening. But I do believe Outer Banks gets out of it. I've lost connection here if you're on.
Yeah, I got it paused. Waiting for
Okay.
that.
Let it catch up. It looks like the Voyagers threatened there, but Outer Banks got out of it. I didn't catch what happened.
Yeah, they got out of it. I was looking at the Twitch chat to see it was down. They did get out of it though.
Here we go.
See.
Well, we might as well keep it rolling. As long as you're still there.
It should be fine. I haven't dropped anything.
Nope. It's probably just your internet then. That means locally, as long as you're rolling and we'll catch up. I just don't want to hold us up too long.
Yeah, with the time and everything, it's just kind of.
So, yeah, go ahead and let it rip. Voyagers couldn't plate any runs. Outer Banks got out of it. 4 hits apiece. Outer Banks is up 1-0. We're going to the top of the 5th. We'll pop out to the catcher. That's 1 out. Brooks will get a line drive down the left field line. Should be 2. Sliding into the double. See if McDaniel can capitalize. Runner in scoring position. He'll strike out. Henry will have the same chance. Take the walk. Make magic. See if they can work some magic. They cannot. Strikes out. 2 on, 2 out. We're going to go to the bottom of the 5th. The Voyagers trying to close this out. Pass it over to you, A-Dub.
Okay, Patey's still in there and dealing with a strikeout against Yeti Taz. Starting pitcher will come up now, the 9-hole hitter, and he will also strike out. So Patey with 7 strikeouts through 4 2/3. Top of the order, Errol Cove will step up now. Will not strike out, and that will be. He runs down the line fast, but the shortstop throws him out there. So we head to the top of the 6th. OBX trying to add to their lead here with Area Harper. Harper will strike out. That's 9 strikeouts now for Gosman. Scott McNally will now step in. Ground to the shortstop, easy out there. Okada Khan now steps up, and he will pop one out, which is handled by the shortstop calling off the second baseman. That's caught for the out. So we'll head to the bottom of the 6th here with Kruger leading off against Patey. Patey will strike Kruger out for Patey's 8th strikeout of the game. Cal Pico now will step up. Pico will ground at the second baseman, thrown on to first for the out. And Kulik Warren will step up and strike out as well. So that's 9 strikeouts now for both starting pitchers in this game. We head to the top of the 7th, still a 1-0 game. Dunkin' Donuts leading off against Gosman, who's still in, and that will be a leadoff single. Garbanzo will step up, and that will be a 6-4-3 double play. Biquette Brooks now will step in and fly out to the right fielder for the out. And that'll be... he'll face the minimum, not a 1-2-3 inning, but pretty close. And we'll head to the bottom of the 7th, where Patey is also still in, and we'll pick up their 10th strikeout of the game. Rocha now steps in, and that will be a single to center field, caught right in front of the center fielder. Otage will step in now, and on a full count, we'll draw the walk. Taz now will step in, and we'll have a change of the pitchers, Wombat Jones, and that will be a single right in front of the left fielder, and that will score a run. So Jones allows an inherited runner to score, and that will tie this game. Still just one out, a pitcher up, 3-1 count. We'll pop it out into foul territory and gets caught by the catcher. We'll have Cove now strike out. So Jones gives up the leadoff single, which ties the game, but then comes back, strikes out Cove in a dangerous position. But we have a tie game now, headed to the top of the 8th. McDaniel will step in, facing now Katsugi Bakugo. That'll be a grounder to first. Hit hard off the bat, but hit high from Henry, and that's caught. McMagic will draw the walk with 2 outs. So Harper, MVP candidate, will step up now with 2 outs. We'll draw the walk. McNally will now 1-2 count. That's deep. That is gone over the short wall out there in left field, and that's 4-1 lead. A huge home run from McNally in a really tight spot there. Bakugo serves up the home run, and Outer Banks will take this lead now, leading by 3 runs. Khan will face new pitcher I Am a Closer. So he strikes out Khan. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. The Voyagers have some work to do if they want to get back in this game. And Kruger will draw the leadoff walk. Wombat Jones taken out. Now Lanky Schramm comes in. Cal Pico will strike out. We'll have Kulik Warren now coming in to face Schramm. And that will be to the shortstop, flipped on to the second baseman, thrown to first, and that will be the 6-4-3 double play. So time's running out for the Voyagers here. Outer Banks, top of the 9th, will try to add some insurance. Donuts will draw the walk from the closer. Garbanzo, 3-1 count, will also draw walks. 2 walks to lead off this top of the 9th. Now we have Brooks in, tries the bunt. And after the bunt attempt, will then line to the shortstop for the out. 4-6, but not the 3. Fielder's choice for Shrimp McDaniel. Henry will draw another walk. That's 3 in this inning from closer. McMagic, full count, will ground to the pitcher, and that's thrown to first for the out. So they threaten to add more there, but Closer comes back and settles down, gets the last out. Way to the bottom of the 9th. Schramm still in there, facing Thomas. Will loft one to left field. High fly ball, it's caught. Rocha will now step in, strike out. And we're 1 away from a Game 5 headed to Outer Banks. We'll see if there's some magic in the Voyagers. Otage will line it up the middle. That is diving caught by Beakett Brooks. And
Let's
that was a way to end it there.
You want to skip these box scores for the games where
Yeah, we probably can do that.
he's just
McNeely with that big 3.
Briscoe. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Katie with the player of the game. It's a
Patey
great
played the
game. We're going to game 5.
Game 5. Update the ticker. With each game, we just got to get faster. We'll head to New Orleans now, where the Stars will take on the Rougarou. I'll lead it off here. And I don't think we have a prediction in for this one, but if we want to do something like a later one, then we can get this game started now versus a who wins one. But we can maybe
they can put a prediction up for the next one. Let's just keep it rolling.
Yeah, if we want to put a Indy Cancun prediction on, we can, or if we want to do a later, how many runs in the 9th inning or something in this one, we can keep that open while the game goes on. We'll get this one started. I'll take the first half and then send it over your way. Being
Yep, let's go.
Let's start it. We have Lycan on the mound versus Krispy Kreme. Lycan will pitch to Barry Allen to lead this game off. And that will be ground out to the second baseman to start this game. 43 1/4 steps up. We'll ground up the first baseman. Takes to the bag unassisted. Mo Love now steps up. And we'll ground to the first baseman unassisted. So a quick 1-2-3 inning here. And New Orleans will come up now with Steel Flex. Jeff Steel Flex. Jefferson Steel Flex. And Steel Flex will line it up the middle for a single to start this game off against Cream. Manuel Bang will step up and draw a 4-pitch walk. So we have first and second, no outs to start this game for New Orleans. Ranberg now. Grounder, the shortstop. There's a nice diving play, but it's off the glove, and no play can be made. So bases loaded, and that's a bases loaded walk. Vakar will draw the walk. Still no outs, still bases loaded. 1-0 New Orleans. Williams now will come up. And Williams to the first baseman, thrown to second, gets the out at second, but the relay back to first, not in time. Mills will come up, a run will score. First and third, this will be a 6-4 fielder's choice, and that's another run scored, this time off the bat of Mills. Bullworm will now step in, and that will be a pop-up caught by the third baseman, but 3 runs in the first inning for the Rougarou set the tone early in this game, hoping to have another Game 5 on our hands. Valor Jr. will start this one off with a single to right. Pilsudski now will step up facing Lycan. And on a 2-2 count, will loft a fly ball into left for the out. And Valor Jr. will steal a base there. And Cove, with a single into center field, will drive Valor Jr. in. So manufacturing of a run there. And Cove now stands at first after the RBI single. Sakudo will loft it to left field. That's caught. Enders Jr. now will step in, and that will be a strikeout. So 1 run across for Nashville. Leave a man at first. And we'll head to the bottom of the second with Southworth leading us off for the Rougarou. Southworth will ground it to the shortstop. That's thrown on first for the out. Guile will step in, 1-1 count. That will be a single in front of the center fielder. Man on first, 1 out. Steel Flex will step in now. And that will be a stolen base attempt, and he will steal it easily. So Guile will take the stolen base. Steel Flex will then line it over the left fielder, and that will be a triple gets around the bases real fast. Throws a third, is not in time, and that will be an RBI triple for Steel Flex. Bang steps up, will strike out. 2 outs now. Randberg, man on third. And that will be a single in front of the center fielder that will drive home another run. So Randberg with the RBI single now. And it's a 5-1 lead now. 2 outs still for New Orleans, and that will be a diving catch, which probably saves another run. So big play out there and left from Pilsudski off the hard hit ball from Fakar. So a nice diving play brings us to the top of the third. DeVille will strike out. Now we head to the top of the order with Allen up next. And Allen will drive this one just past the center fielder's arms to the wall. That'll be a double. 43 and a quarter will step up now. Full count. Will strike out looking at a fastball. 98 miles per hour from Lycan. Mo Love will step in now. 1-2 count. Will drive it to the shortstop on the ground, and that's thrown first for the out. So Nashville can't get any runs there. And that will be the end of the top of the third. We'll head to the bottom of the third, led by Ashley Joanna Williams with a pop out. Mills will strike out, and Bullworm will be up next. And that will be a 2-out hit single through the short third little hole there. Southworth now up, and Southworth will keep this 2-out magic going to the wall, but they do not send the runner. So second and third with 2 outs here. Guile, 2-2 count, will strike out. So New Orleans threatening for more runs, but can't push any across, leave 2 men in scoring position. We head to the top of the fourth. Nashville, hoping to claw a little bit back into this game. Ballard Jr. will strike out. Pilsudski will also strike out. 5 strikeouts now on the game for Lycan. And Cove on a 2-1 count will ground to third baseman. That's thrown across the diamond to the first baseman for the out. So 1-2-3 inning, and we head back to New Orleans, the bottom of the fourth. Steel Flex will lead us off here, and that will be an easy fly ball to center field. That will be a walk off a full count for Bang. 1-2 count. That's lifted into left field, but caught easily by Pilsudski. And Fakar will step up now, facing Hitatsu Yanagi, and draw the walk from the pitcher just in the game. Williams will now step up, and that will be a wild pitch. So second and third again for New Orleans with 2 outs. That will be a walk to load the bases, and Mills will step up now. 3-1 count, and that will be another walk. So Hitatsu Yanagi's control is a little questionable coming into this game now. That will score a run off the walk. Bullworm now, still bases loaded, 2 out. 0-2 count, and that's on 3 straight pitches. He'll strike out Bullworm to end this inning, but New Orleans gets another one there. Sakuda will step up, and on the first pitch, take it to center for the single. Andrews Jr. strikes out, continuing a bit of a rough playoff series for him so far. Nash DeVille will also strike out, also struggling a bit there, now 1 for 13 in the series. Allen, on the 3-2 count, 2 outs, will line a single to center. That gets the runner from first to third. 43 and a quarter now, with man on the corners, will strike out. So big inning for Lycan, with now racking up his 8th strikeout. And we'll head to the bottom 5th and Knifey.
Yep, New Orleans up 6-1. It's Southward leading things off. They'll ground out. Guy will come up, take the walk. Steel Flex, chance to capitalize. 1 out, 1 on. Takes the walk. Rougarous are in business again. Manual bang. Oh, we'll try to steal third. Won't get it. I think Guile's going to get gunned down there. It's 2 out, 1 on. And this one's going to get down, so that would have hurt there. They're going to send the runner. Could be a triple. They get the run. Might be out at third. They're going to challenge. Still waiting. No, he's in there for a triple and the RBI triple. And then Randberg will strike out looking, but another run for the Rougarou. They're up 7-1. They got a 6-run lead. Got 4 frames to go. Nashville's leading things off. Love. Shot into right. Oh, it gets past the right fielder. Going to be a double at least. See if that might have been an error. I think that was hit sharply. That should be a double. Yep, that's a hit. And then Valor Jr. will go down looking on the check swing there. Pilsudski. They'll go down. Same thing. 2 in a row. Sat down by Anchovy. Cove will come up. Again. 3 strikeouts. Back to back to back. After the leadoff double. Nothing across for Nashville. The Rougarou, bottom of the 6th. Fakar, a little pop out there. Second baseman will get it. Williams goes down on the check swing there. No Keel. He went around. Strike 3. Mills. Draw the walk. 2 out walk. Bullworm. See if they can capitalize on that 2 out walk. Can't do it. Strike 3. Crunk Jr. gets out of the inning. We're going to go to the top of the 7th. Nashville, 6 runs behind. Scudo goes down, strike 3. Andrews Jr. will come up with 1 out. Shot in the left. I think it's down for a single. Won't be able to get over to second, but that's a base knock. DeVille. Strike 3. Swinging. Anchovy still in control here in the relief. And then Allen will ground out the second to end the inning. Seventh inning stretch. New Orleans to see if they can add any extra insurance runs here. Southworth leads things off. Dive and catch by the right fielder. It was Cove. Guile will work the walk. Field flex. Shot to second. Fielder's choice. 1 out. Man gets the scoring position for Bang. Down the line, that should score a run. Bang capitalizes on that earlier fielder's choice. Guile scores. 8-1 New Orleans. Things looking pretty bleak here for Nashville as that's a base shot up the middle for Ramberg. Plate to plate, not close. It's 9-1 Rougarous. Bakar will come up right on first. Strike 3 called. That'll end the inning, but they get 2 more runs. Got an 8-run lead with 2 frames to go. Looking good for New Orleans. 43 lead things off. Third baseman makes a good play over the head, 1 out. Love comes up. Strike 3. 2 down. Valor Jr. will try to get a little 2-out lightning going here for the Stars. Anchovy still pitching. Oh, we got a little bit of a satellite issue, but I think that was a routine grounder. Should end the inning. We're going to the bottom of the 8th, I believe. Williams will lead things off. 1 out. And then Mills will come up, get a single. Bullworm. Base knock into center. That should get the runners moving. First and second, 1 out. Southworth, see if they can do some damage. Grounded to third. Should be 2. Double play. That ends that. 9-1. New Orleans up. In control. Last chance for the Stars. Pilsudski grounded to third. Great play by the third baseman. Guns him down, 1 out. Oh. Strike 3 called. 2 down. Nashville down to their last out. Will we go to game 5? Grounded to short. That should do her. That'll win the game. New Orleans wins. I do believe this will send us to game 5. Commanding victory for the Rougarou. We will go to game 5. Stars versus Rougarou, all the marbles. That was a high scoring one. A lot of fun. Nashville could never really get into it. 2 hits for Allen, a couple of singles spread across the rest of the guys. Rougarous, yeah, skill flex. 2 hits, 3 runs scored, RBI. 2 hits for Bang, 3 for Ramberg, 2 for Bullworm. Everybody for the Rougarous contributing. They were in control of this from beginning to end. 3 in the first, 2 in the second. Never looked back. All right, you want to go to game 5 in the next one?
Let's do it.
Or, I'm sorry, we still have one more game 4, don't we? Yeah.
We have one more game 4. Yep.
Turos and the defending champs on the ropes.
All these games are wanting to go to 5, so let's get this one on the road. I don't think we. Did Cancun need any changes? Will be processed.
I don't think this is our last game 4. Yeah, so I think they're just saying.
Okay.
Depending on what happens. So the Apex need to win to keep it going. Toro's trying to close it out. This is our last game 4. And then we're getting into at least 3 or 4 game 5s. So Apex have the edge here, no surprise.
We might not have actually. Let me make sure we have those changes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Fielder, okay, yeah, good thing. Unspecified. Okay, now we have those changes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get this one underway here. And then if you want to take the start of this, I need to find a charger for my headset.
Yeah, go ahead. I can even take this whole game if you need a minute.
Cool. I will let you know, but at least take the first half for now.
Yep.
We do have a prediction
Let's get her going.
but we kind of need to get this going. So
Oh yeah.
we just close it a couple
Just
innings
go.
in probably. All right, let's get started.
Okay, Jackson will lead us off. Grounded is short. Routine play. Stun gun gets the first out here. He's pitching. Blue Sky will strike out. McGillicuddy comes up. Grounder to the pitcher. Stun gun makes the play. He's looking to bounce back. Scoreless frame here for Indianapolis. Cancun kicking it across. No hit. This one's shot pretty deep. I think that's out of here. That's a homer. A leadoff home run for Nate Nitro. Trying to keep the Apex defense of their title alive. 1 hit, 1 run. Apex here. Juju will go next. Grounder to second. Routine ground ball, 1 out. Grounder back to the pitcher. Good play. Slammer. He's down. Fernandez will come up. Draw the walk. Got Ryan Knock is the pitcher here for Cancun. Gets the strikeout on McKenzie. But Nitro will get that leadoff homer. It's 1-0. Indy early. Trying to force that game 5. Toro will come up here. Rowdy. Shot into center of the ballpark. Should hold that. Center fielder gets that one out. Asa. Into right field. Lazy fly ball. 2 down. Murphy, the left fielder. Strike 3 called. Stun gun working efficiently here through 2 innings. We're going to go to the bottom of the second. Apex looks to add to their lead. Grounded a second. Routine 1 out. That's catcher Scud that grounded out. Then Cove goes down swinging. That's 2 down. Milligan come up next. Knox still pitching. Grounder back to the pitcher. 3 up, 3 down. That'll end the second. We'll go top of the third. Toros here looking to get their first hit. Wall lead things off. Strike 3. Be a myth. Strike 3 as well. That's 2 down. Doug, the 9-hole hitter. Base knock in the left. Will they try to go for 2? No, they won't. That's a single. 2 out single. Jackson will try to capitalize. Cannot do it. Strike 3. Duncan gets out of that quickly. Each team's got a hit. Indy's got the lead, 1-0. We're going to go bottom of the third. Grounded a second for a car crash. That is an out. Nitro draws the walk. Juju. See if they can capitalize. Nitro takes off. Steals second easy. So Juju's got a runner in scoring position. Oh, I think they're going to capitalize. First baseman can't handle it down the line. That's a double for Juju. An RBI double. The Apex go up 2-0. Right after that, Slammer will move we'll move Juju over to third. But Fernandez can't capitalize on that. They'll strand the runner. We're going to end the bottom of the third. Apex are up 2-0, trying to force that game 5. Staying alive as best they can. But Blue Sky's going to try and do their best to stop that. That is a dinger. A leadoff homer for the catcher. Cut the lead in half. Cancun wants to close this out, and Blue Sky doesn't want to have to play a game 5. McGillicuddy, see if they can follow that up. A little pop up into center. Should be an out. 1 down. Rowdy. Pretty well hit, but not enough. Right fielder gets that. 2 down. Azza. Shot to short. Shortstop makes a good play. That'll end the inning, but Cancun gets 1. It's 2-1. Stun gun still working pretty efficiently. A little bit of a pitcher's duel. Couple of spicy hits. McKenzie goes down swinging as Knock is still working here with 3 innings pitched. Gutter. Fly to left. Ballpark should hold it. 2 down. There's Cove. Shot into center. I don't know if it'll hold this one. Oh, it won't. That's out. The Apex, another solo homer. Cove puts them up 3-1. Gets back 2 in the lead. Milligan, see if they can follow that up. Won't be able to do it. Strike 3 called. But the damage is done. Apex, they get their lead back. It's 3-1. Cancun will go to the top of the 5th. Murphy leading off. Stun gun still on the mound. Gets strike 3 called. Having a good game. Wall, 1 out. DH. Shot into center. That's a single. Should be a miss. Strike 3. Strike 3 looking. 2 down. Doug will come up. Oh, shot into center. That should move the runners first and second. 2 outs. See if Jackson can capitalize on that. They're going to try down the line. Should score at least 1, maybe 2. They're going to try. They will. It'll tie the game. Cancun. The 2 out, 2 RBI double by Jackson. Blue Sky will come up. Crush one deep into center, but not going to do it. The center fielder will catch that at the warning track. That'll end the inning. We're going to go to the bottom of the 5th. It's all tied up 3-3. And he might not be back yet, so we're going to go bottom of the 5th. That's a fly out to left. Nitro will come up. He'll go down looking. Juju will come up here with 2 outs. No one on. Strike 3. We're tied 3-3 through 5. We're going top of the 6. The Toros are up. McGillicuddy hits one hard to left, but right at him, 1 out. Rowdy comes up and goes down swinging. Yep, I'll finish this one, then you can go.
Okay.
There's 2 outs. Azza will come up. Shot to short. That'll end the inning. We're going to go bottom of the 6. I'm going to pass it on over.
Okay, we have an
All
exciting
tied
game
up.
going here, 3-3. Indy hoping to keep their season alive. Slammer will get an infield single, beat that one out there. And Fernandez will now step up. He will
Lost
lob
you.
one to center field.
We just lost you for a second there. I think you're back.
Oh, okay. Catcher Scudder will step up now. He will line a single into left field. 2 outs, 2 men on now for Cove. And that will be a wild pitch. So second and third now with 2 outs. Cove on a 2-0 count will ground out to the shortstop. So they threaten, but can't get anything across. Cancun will now step up in the top of the 7th here, seeing if they can take the lead now. Murphy will fly out to center field. Greenwall will hit one deep, but it hangs up there for the center fielder. And Miss will strike out. So Stun Gun is having a nice performance here in this one. Now through 7. Ryan Knox still in there as well. Milligan will strike out. Car Crash now will step up, the 9-hole hitter, facing Usada Pecora, our first bullpen pitcher of the game, and Car Crash will line one up the middle past the diving shortstop for a single. Nitro will now step up on an 0-2 count and strike out on a 98-mile-per-hour cutter. And 80-mile-per-hour circle change mixes up Jew the Jew for a strikeout there as well. So we head to the top of the 8th now, still tied 3-3. David Doug will ground out to short. Jackson will draw the walk. Stun Gun still in there, past 113, or now at 117 pitches. That'll be a stolen base for Jackson. Blue Sky now. Blue Sky will ground it to the shortstop, but the runner advances on a hit to short from second to third, which is pretty rare. And McGillicuddy will fly out to center field for the out. So Stun Gun through 8, over about 125 pitches now. Rake Slammer will get another infield single. That's 2 infield singles in a row for Slammer. Having a really good playoff series so far. Fernandez will strike out, bringing up Curtis McKenzie. 3-0 count. We'll draw the walk on 4 pitches. This game is brought to you by Jackfruit Lemon Soda and Gasoline. If you can see our billboards out there, Catcher Scudder will strike out. And Cove will line one to right field, but the right fielder doesn't have to move too much and will make the play out there on hard hit ball. Stun Gun still in there, facing our clear, not cloudy. And Azza will now come up here, 0-2 count, and now facing Professor Farnsworth, who comes in from the bullpen. Murphy will now step up, top 9, and will line a single into left, bring up Greenwall with 2 outs here. On the 2-0 count, grounder to second base, that's flipped on over to first, and that's out. So Indy, now at home, will have a chance to walk this one off with an 8-9-1 Milligan, Car Crash, and Nitro. Milligan is first against Pecora, who's still in there, and will strike out. Pecora now over 30 pitches. Car Crash, now the 9-hitter, will hit one deep, and that's to the wall, and it's gone. That will be a walk-off home run. Car Crash, the 9-hitter off Pecora, will even this series. 2-2. Indy stays alive for their repeat opportunity. Huge home run for Car
We got
Crash there.
several game fives. Stun gun.
So
What an outing.
every game that we streamed this day is going to a game 5. So sorry for the East Coasters, but we got a lot more
We got the
baseball to play.
marathon.
The first couple being sweeps was just kind of an illusion. So we'll save this, move on to the next day, and any changes, we'll take a look. I know at Nashville, we have an off day here. We have the games tomorrow. Make sure the Miners game. Okay. We'll save it again after it advances, and we will take a look at any changes. I know Nashville wanted a stamina check on their starters.
Yeah, that
They
off
didn't know
day
if
is going to probably change up. That's going
Yeah.
to change people's.
So for their starters, Cream is at 28%, Stoner at 59%, and Laor is at 100%. I know they didn't know if they would be awake right now, so getting that one done first. Cancun will also need a stamina check. Lemurs will need a few stamina checks. I guess I can.
Yeah, we're after that off day. I think everybody needs a.
Yeah. Pecora is at 69%. Fielders at 89%. Telfair is at 100%. Girds at 71%. And Knox at 28% as a starter. Wheelers at 60% as a starter. So that'll be the Cancun there. We'll hop over to Louisville. They want Serrano, who's at 89%. Westbrook is at 58%.